so welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a while since you guys have seen me on this channel, especially doing a sit down video, but today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get a quick and easy drugstore look like I have here. I know it is nothing crazy, but it is super easy, super cheap. Like, I think all the products that I used were like $10 and under, so it's super easy, super fast, super great for like the holidays if you're just trying to like do something quick. I know that we're all running errands around this time of the year and just wanting like a quick fresh face. So this is it. Like I said, everything I use in this video is from the drugstore. A lot of the things, if not all of the things pretty much, are things that are new to me. But if you're interested in seeing how I came up with this perfect look for the fall and winter season, just keep on watching and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Hey y'all, so it is barefaced me, and first things first, we're going to start off with my eyebrows. I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, and this is, I think, the only non-drugstore thing I used in this whole entire tutorial, just because this is my favorite brow pencil ever, and I just didn't really want to switch it up. I've used other brow pencils in the past, and they all are relatively the same. Next, we are going into something that I desperately wanted to try. We've all seen that new soapy brow trend that's going around. So I picked up the Makeup Revolution Soap Brow Compact thing, and honestly, it was not my favorite. I hated the applicator. I did love the way the brows turned out, but the actual applicator, like, I don't think it's necessary to go and buy the full thing. It was kind of hard to use when you could just go and buy a pack of spoolies and a bar of soap and it'll work just as well. It was literally soap. But we've got our brows done, and next we're going in with primer. I always use this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I don't know if it really does anything for me. I don't really notice that much of a difference, but I keep using it because it doesn't do anything wrong, but I don't know exactly what it's doing right. So I'm just rubbing that all in, and we've got it all finished. Next, we're gonna go in with the Fit Me Maybelline concealer foundation. I love the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. You guys know I've used that in my past videos, so I was desperate to try out the drugstore foundation because I've heard only great things about it. So I'm starting off by dabbing it all on my face. I will have my shades and all of that in the description below, but I'm just blending it out with a brush first. If you've watched my previous makeup videos, you know that I love blending out my foundation with a brush first and then going in with a beauty blender later. So right now I'm taking it all the way down my neck. Ladies, do not forget your neck. And next we're going in with that huge beauty blender. It is by, I think it's Sonia Kashuk. I think that's how you pronounce it, but I found this at Target and I've always wanted to try it. So I thought this would be the perfect video to try it in. Like, it doesn't really do anything really different from a regular beauty blender, but it definitely works a lot faster. And I think that the makeup comes off a little bit more seamlessly. So right now we're just gonna blend that in, get your ears, get a nice full coverage base. So after I finished, I forgot that I did not conceal my eyebrows, which I recently started doing. So I'm just taking one of the concealers that I'm going to be using later on in the video to conceal my brows really fast. I don't typically conceal my brows, so I'm not all that great at it, but I still love the way it turned out. So we're just going to quickly clean those brows up. Next, I am just going to kind of set that concealer that I just put on my eyebrows, simply because my eyelids do crease and it'll get like weird looking up there. I don't know why I do it, but I do it and it makes a difference. But next we're gonna go in with concealers, my favorite part. So first things first, I'm gonna be using my Fit Me Maybelline concealer, which is my holy grail. I always use this, and this one is the same color as my skin, so I'm just going in and covering up any like blemishes or pimples that I have on my face. So I just added a couple dots around to kind of give myself a little bit more coverage. Your girl forgot that little dot on her forehead. So we're gonna blend that out, and then next I'm just gonna add some underneath my under eyes, just kind of before I highlight, just to make sure that everything is concealed and covered under my eyes. And then we're gonna just blend that all in. Now that we're done with that, I'm going to go in with my highlighting shade, which this is the MilaniConceal. I'm going to have the shade listed down below for you guys, but I really enjoyed this concealer a lot. It is actually one of the better drugstore concealers that I've tried. So I am just going in and highlighting all of my high points on my face to get a nice highlighted under eye and just all around face. So after I've done that, I'm going to actually contour now. I got this NYX HD concealer, which I don't know if it was great for my contour, but it ended up working in the long run. The applicator was kind of sucky for contouring, and it was really hard to get a lot of product out of the bottle. But as you can see, I'm just taking it all around my face. And now I'm just going to start off by blending out my concealer. I'm just going to go starting at my chin and then up on my forehead. Now I'm just going to spray my face with this Makeup Revolution setting spray. Nothing too special. It wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't the worst thing I've ever used. But I just like to spray that so I get my face a little bit hydrated so it doesn't look super matte once I've blended everything out. When I tell y'all, after blending out this concealer, it was full coverage, girl. Like, it had me, I think that it's probably the best concealer that I've gotten. If there's anything that you take from this whole makeup routine, I would definitely say to try that concealer. It was bomb. Bomb.com. So next I'm taking a brush and I'm just gonna go in and start blending upwards my contour just to give myself, you know, a more snatched face. I really love the color of this, of the concealer. Like I said, the application wasn't the best, but the color was perfect, which is what I really liked about it. I had a hard time finding like the perfect cream contour to get like that I want for my face. So next I'm going in with an e.l.f. concealer that I've used in my channel prior, but I just wanted my under eyes to be a little bit darker, and then I'm gonna go back in with that MilaniConceal and go ahead and cut my contour. I love a sharp contour more than anything, and a highlighted eye. Now I know right now everything is looking kind of harsh, but we're gonna go ahead and clean that up by using some setting powder to clean my face up. On the left side, I have the Makeup by Revolution setting powder, which honestly was not the best. I'm not the happiest with it. But then I have the Fit Me setting powder. When I tell you this whole Fit Me line is a bomb, like I tried to refrain from buying the whole entire Fit Me line for this tutorial, but everything is honestly amazing. This setting powder is like toe in toe with my Fenty baking powder, and I think it is bomb.com. Like, if you're picking up any drugstore setting powder, I would definitely recommend this 100%. So right now I'm just blending it in. I don't really like baking. I just like kind of putting it on my face and just kind of blending it in. And I'm just gonna cut my contour once again with some setting powder. Next, I'm going to go in with my bronzer, what I'm using as my bronzer. This is another Fit Me powder, and I'm just going to use this to contour my nose for right now. I'm not the best person at contouring my nose. Definitely don't take my advice, but I like the way it turns out. It works for me. And then next, I'm just going to go ahead and clean up that bake that I did underneath my contour, and then I'm going to take some more of that Fit Me powder that I'm using as bronzer and just bronze up the rest of my face and kind of give myself a little bit more definition throughout my face. We're approaching my favorite part of my makeup routine. Next we had blush, and I actually bought a new blush for this tutorial, which was the ColourPop stick, because I've been looking for a more cream blush, but it did not work. When I put it on my face, the first time I tried it, it literally turned into like complete highlighter, and y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of highlighter. So I just went back in with my handy dandy CoverGirl blush that I always use. I think it's in Spice Plum. Works amazing, got the job done. And I'm just going back in and blending with that big beauty blender. And then we're just gonna go back in with that Makeup Revolution setting spray and kind of set everything into place. And now that we're done with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and add some highlighter into my tear ducts. Next, my favorite part, mascara. We're just gonna go ahead and quickly put that on. And now it is on and we're good to go. You guys know I love me my mascara. And now we're gonna put on some setting spray again for the third time. And now I'm just gonna go in lastly but not least, my lip, which it took me forever to get this lip liner open. Like, it took me ages. But I finally got it open. This was a NYX pencil, and it honestly wasn't too much different from my actual lip color. So I had to end up going in with my Fenty brown eyeliner just to kind of darken it up, and it worked really well. I really liked it in the long run. just kind of darkening it up just because it wasn't staying, it wasn't doing what it needed to do, you know? And then next I'm going to go in with this Maybelline lip gloss. I heard that this was the dupe for the Fenty lip gloss, so I decided to get it and see what the rave was about. So we're going to go ahead and put that on. I bought two. One was extra pink, and I didn't realize, as you can tell. But yeah, I think the lip color came off beautifully. The whole look came out beautifully. It is definitely something that is my complete go-to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will be back with more videos, guys.